grease tendrils.
Oh my fucking god. I just... Wow, that looks really, really bad. Holy shit.
What's up, yo? It's me. It's your boy Asmongold. It's your boy Asmongold.
Boys, alright, let's see this.
Yo, it's me. It's your boy Asmongold. It's your boy Asmongold.
Oh, it's the sword.
It's your boy Asmongold.
Oh my god.
Sup, y'all? It's me. It's your boy, Randomnies. And welcome back to Twitch Gets Painted, a series where I roast your favorite streamers for several minutes and then paint them for the last 2. In the past, we painted Nick and Milena, Seer, Frozen, PVC, Nick and Milena, Seer.
Dude, the Seer one looks really good. Holy shit, that looks really, really good. Wow.
Frozen, PVC, and much more.
They made his nose even bigger than it had to be.
Bronze League of Legends streamer who goes by the name Amiru. On today's episode of Twitch Gets Painted, we are gonna be painting a streamer who goes by the name Asmongold. This was a heavily requested streamer, and I accepted the challenge.
What's the little thing on my
head?
head?
His lack of hair means I have fewer things to paint, which means less work. Asmon is from Old Baldy, Texas, and is a 56-year-old streamer who plays video games for at least 30 hours every day. Jerks off whenever he doesn't stream.
That's
has
true.
A terrible diet and has a very serious condition.
Was that
doesn't stream. Has a terrible.
Oh my god. That was all the stuff that I bought for the Legion release. Fucking Jello, Burger King. Oh wow. Accurate? Yeah, it was a good fucking times, man. Yeah, they were.
Diet and has a very serious condition
I have a great
called
head of hair.
Recedus hairlinus, which causes irreversible balding. Not to mention his eyebrows, which causes irreversible.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's gonna look bad. Oh wow, that's gonna look bad. Holy shit. That's brutal.
Balding. Not to mention, his eyebrows move up and down so much that they could generate enough electricity to power a small country. Some of the games that this Baldwin plays mainly consists of MMORPGs, such as World of Warcraft, Lost Ark, Final Fantasy, and more.
Yeah.
All while hanging out with his best friend, McDonald. Asmond played World of Warcraft or WoW growing up, but the guides he found online were so shit that he thought he could do better. So he started making his own guides on the game, as he was arguably one of the top players in the world, being a rank 1 parser and top 10 in world for achievement points. Whatever that means. The real achievement here is how this guy managed...
Okay, all right, real quick, I want to say, the fact is that number one, this is photoshopped. Like, that hairline is 100% fucking larger. That's not that's 100% photoshopped. Like, that's a fake picture. My forehead's not that fucking big. Number two, I forgot what number 2 was.
To find a girlfriend at one point. But he's not only known for his takes on games. He will literally talk about anything and give his unfiltered opinions on said topics.
Monday I had something happen that I've had to have happen. This is
As his YouTube grew, it was obvious that streaming was the next step, and over the years, his channel has grown into one of the biggest channels on all of Twitch.
Wow.
Not to mention, he owns a sex cult disguised...
Okay, look, I feel like this is probably one of the only pictures that we have that I don't look super bald. Because in a lot of them, I look like super bald. I think this looks pretty good. Yeah, I don't know how they did it.
as a gaming organization called OTK,
Poor Emeru?
which stands
Come on.
for One True Kink. OTK has pushed a lot of great content for the past few years, and continues to grow with their production value and content every year.
That's true.
It's really impressive. However, it genuinely surprises me how far this man has gotten in life while being such a degenerate. At first, I thought this guy was British with how few teeth he has, but he's an American who survives on nothing but sugary soda drinks and garbage fast food.
Look, number one, that was a really, really, really good cake. All right? It was a delicious cake. Amazing. All right? Yeah, it was so good.
His room is filled with these Coke cups from the local gas station, something called Big Gulps, which happens to be the smallest and healthiest drink in America.
That's true.
A&W cream soda. And finally,
I have those. Dr.
Peppers.
Yep.
Dr. Pepper. More like you're gonna need an actual doctor really soon if you don't drink some water.
Okay.
No, seriously, this guy has never drank water once in his life. Here's him consuming water for the very first time. If Asmongold actually drank a full glass of water for once in his life, his entire body would make the Windows XP restart sound. But
that was a good one. I'm gonna be that was a fucking good one. Okay, yeah, there you go. Water like in the toilet? Yeah, sure.
To be fair, I don't blame the guy for being such a degenerate, because every time he wanted to do something productive, he got punished hard. He tried eating a salad for the first time in his life, and he almost died from how gross he found it.
I was actually gonna throw up. Like, straight up, I'm not even kidding. Like, I was literally gonna throw up eating that. It tasted so bad. I was so sick after that, it like almost ruined the stream. The reason why is like basically, oh yeah, it is the same shirt. How about that? That's crazy. I just, there's something about certain textures and types of food that just makes me instantly nauseous. Like insta sick. Like there's no there's no way of getting around it. It's just insta sick.
His life. And he almost died from how gross he found it.
Yeah.
Asmongold also did a stream where he showered for the very first time in his life while wearing pants. And there was one frame where he dries his hair with a towel and reveals his true
I don't know why I did that to myself. I don't know why I did this. Like, I don't know how, like, nobody is like, I can't believe this.
Hairline, which he's been hiding from the world. 100% of all the memes his community makes is about this picture. Who would have thought that doing something which makes him a productive member of society would have been the biggest mistake he would have made?
Those are the same pants I'm wearing too.
I know it. You know it.
Everybody knows it.
Everybody knows it. His community will roast me if I don't roast this picture. So, I'll keep it quick. His hairline in this photo looks like a Pac-Man, Hadouken, a Nintendo 64 controller.
The thing, look at that.
Pac-Man, Hadouken, a Nintendo.
That's not really that much of a distortion, is it? It's not at all. Yeah, that's totally fucking normal. What anyways? Yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know how this happened to me.
Nintendo 64 controller, a fucking Anchor, Vegeta. His hairline is sponsored by McDonald's.
Okay.
I'm balding it. It looks like the Tesla logo. You could play Friday Night Funk with that hair. You can upvote things on Reddit with it. It's a...
Wait. We don't have that on Reddit, do we? Like, this isn't on Reddit, right? Yet. That's a great idea. Guys, come on.
Cowboy hat. He could star in The Last Ball Bender. And finally, it looks like a fishhook. OTK even made his hairline into a hat.
Which, by the way, people actually bought some of these. It didn't sell super well, but there were legitimately people that went and they fucking sold. They bought these. It's a collector's item. It's generous. Yeah, I know. And like, so we do a big like a competition where people can vote on like which one they want to see and, you know, like all that stuff. And so they do this, and this one wins by a mile. Nothing was even remotely close.
Which honestly just looks like a giant fuzzy dick. But that's perfect because Asmongold is also known to be a furry and a weeb.
This is not like, listen, all right. This is a picture I took with Kriparian. This has nothing, dude. I look like a fucking fiend. Oh my god, I look like a fiend. Holy shit.
So now that we know a little bit about this 90-year-old mauling, closeted furry who only eats artificially produced toxic waste, let's get into painting. I usually start off all my paintings by trying to find good reference photos. However, with a goblin like Almond who only stays inside to play games staring at pixelated boobs for 14 hours a day, it's gonna be hard to find
Well, that's a little bit more than 14, but yeah, somewhere around there.
Quality photos of the man. But I found one image where someone must have tricked him into leaving his dungeon to do a photo shoot for OTK.
That's exactly what happened. I want to let you know that is literally exactly what happened. Is that like I had to go and do a photo shoot and I didn't want to do it, and they're like, you have to do it, and I'm like, I don't want to do it. They're like, you gotta do it, and I'm like, all right, I'll do it. And so I got there like 3 minutes before they closed. I took like 5 pictures and that was it. No,
it's a nice photo and works well for what I need. I started off by making a really basic sketch of the man, and also putting down some colors. I wasn't sure on how to do the lighting since the reference photo doesn't have any dramatic lighting, which is usually good for paintings.
Yeah.
Luckily, I found this image of some dude which has great lighting, and I will be applying it to my painting. The dude even looks like Asmongold. Next thing is thinking about the colors I should use for the piece. I have no idea what colors this guy enjoys, but I learned that in WoW, there's something called a transmogrification, which is just another word for pussy repellent. But basically...
That's not true. That's the opposite. That's the only thing that girls do in the game. That's not true. Like, anytime that Blizzard ever goes like, oh, it's Mog Monday, post your transmogs, it's just a bunch of girls with, like, their hunters that are dressed up. That's what it is every time. They're like, oh, she looks so cute. I love Sylvanas. I'm crazy, too. That's what it was.
It allows you to customize your character. So Little Baldy hosts transmog competitions, which are fashion contests for people who have no fashion sense. And it seems like whenever someone has purple on their costume, it automatically wins.
That's all right. That's not true. Like, I don't know where this came from. Is like this fucking idea that like I only let purple ones win. This is not, like, I never did this. Like, all I'm saying is there were a number of very good purple transmog sets. That's literally all I'm trying to say. It's not complicated. It's not hard.
Because purple equals win,
no, it doesn't.
I decided that this piece is going to be predominantly purple. It's funny that a man who doesn't have any sense...
This was in 2012 or something like that. And my dad bought me that axe for Christmas. He legitimately bought me a fucking axe for Christmas, and I went out and I was throwing it. Yeah.
For fashion is the host for a fashion contest. He can literally be seen wearing the same shirt today that he wore 40 years ago. So my
dad has pants that he wore in the 70s. Okay, like this is not something this is normal. Okay, this is totally fucking normal. 40 years, yeah, that's all.
He decided to write "same" on his shirt to show that this is literally the same shirt. There's a sword called Mogudar, the blade of 1,000 dungeon resets, and it has a 0.4 chance of being dropped from an enemy, except for if you're iron balled, in which case you can take that 0.4 and add a few more zeros to it.
Man. Isn't that crazy? I've been farming that for 2 years. I still haven't gotten it.
Like, it actually is pretty crazy that that's happened. Whenever you think about that, yeah, he's not holding back. It's nuts.
Because this man has been trying to get the sword since it came out, and he still hasn't gotten it. To give you some context, this sword came out in 2012. That's 10 fucking years ago. His hairline has a higher chance of restoring itself than him actually getting that sword. He's also...
No, I'll get it. Like, I will get it. Like, no, that's not true. Like, I will get it. Like, it's gonna happen. Now, it hasn't happened yet. No, it hasn't happened yet. But it's gonna happen soon, I'm pretty sure. Next time for sure, yeah, absolutely.
Mentioned that he doesn't like small swords.
No.
I don't know why, but it's probably because he needs to overcompensate. So, I added the sword and made sure that it was
they're more
nice
useful.
And big. Anyways, he will get the sword one day. I believe.
I will.
It's just that when that day comes, he will look like this. Now, I realize that his chat is going to look at this painting and say, too much hair. So I turned this painting into a character creation screen, just like in the games Asmongold plays. I present to you, build a WoW streamer.
Oh my fucking...
We have a ton of customizability. Grease, tendrils,
Oh my fucking god. I just... Wow, that looks really, really bad. Holy shit.
Rat's tail that's been dragged over his head. I tried hiding how bad my hairline is by going...
Yeah, there are a lot of guys that do this.
Bald, but still somehow failed. We got the creepy uncle.
Okay, that's not... Listen, like, that is not what I'm gonna look like, okay? Like, this is... That is... I have to admit, I think that any guy that has this haircut is automatically an alpha. Because, like, this is the most fucking, like, middle-aged dad haircut that you can possibly have, and everybody knows it. So, like, if you have the self-confidence to rock this, I feel like you've got to have, like, massive, like, you've got to have a huge dick.
Uncle Asmongold, and of course the classic Asmongold's real hair. Hope you enjoyed the new features for Build a WoW Streamer. The last part of the painting is just polishing everything, and there it is, dude. This painting comes in 5 different variations.
I bet it fucking does. Razor, yes, it is a razor chair. But we're not talking about that, not until I get sponsored. What? I'm gonna wait till that. We'll see what happens. Okay, guys, how about that? There it is, NFT. Yeah, sure. My hair looks actually good though, exposed. I mean, I would have said it. It's whatever. And it's not an NFT, guys.
16:9, Asmongold, World of Warcraft loading screen, and lastly, it also comes in the form of an animation. Links to these are in the Google Drive link in the description below, and the animation is available on Wallpaper Engine if you happen to use that. I also hang out on Twitch, so if you like what I do, drop by and say hello.
Oh my god.
I make these videos and paintings whenever I feel like it. So if that's something that interests you, make sure to subscribe. Leave a like if you hated the video. Leave a dislike if you loved the video. Please comment who I should paint next. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Peace!
That was really fucking good. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I think this was a really good fucking video, man. Like, this guy had, like, it's crazy. He's only got 2,000 subscribers. I'm really surprised by this. I think it's just, it was so well put together. Like, the comedic timing was pretty good. Like, this was really good. Holy fuck, man. Like, yeah, I'm legitimately impressed. Like, yeah, if he's here, yeah, well, if you see this, man, like, this was really, really good. It was clever. It was funny. Like, yeah, it was fucking awesome, man. Nice job. Like, holy fuck. Yeah,